पॉवर बैंक फक्त 400 जाऊन होते पॉवर बैंक तेच म्हटलं हवा खाणे लागत याची ते जरा फ्लॅग वरती करतो बघा हे बघा ते जरा फ्लॅग वरती कर ना फ्लॅप 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 थोडाशी वरती कर ना हां लेट्स गो आपण कोण चेन्नईची मॅच झालेली आपण मुंबई तरी सगळ्यांना बाकीचे राहुल बाकीचे कोण नाही मुंबई फ्रॉम्स राउंड मध्ये फक्त 2 मॅच खेळायची तुला पहिली आपली दिल्लीबरोबर आपण फॉर्मॅट 320 ठेवलं आहे त्याच्या IPL फील यायला पाहिजे नाही तर 10 ओव्हरमध्ये लवकर संपलं असतं
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to.
Let's घेतलेला आपण आणि हेड भेटेल so yeah we'll bowl first.
Called the toss correctly and they're going to have a bowl.
Pitch hard hai so pacer should be good at the very start. Let's see.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams.
Well, आपण काय करूया तो नोबडी काय वगैरे बोलला
Well placed, should get a single. There'll be one run here for them.
The Demons get underway easy as you like with a single.
Warner comes out to bat in a bit of form. But it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
ना बुमराह का बॉल
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Jay Bajaj tackler.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Standard bolt up है तो वेट करो catch.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
थोड़ा लेंथ फ्लैट हो गया अपन पास को देता है. Let's not review that because again Sawa ball could have been. Where's the bounce it? Anyhow, very nice.
Archer coming into the attack.
Drop Archer. Kapre hours to win the
couldn't get it through the field.
Just through the shot too early. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Beaten on the drive.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot. Archer with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
The swing is there.
Good looking shot. Back into position easily. And timed it beautifully.
No worries on that, to use a very Australian expression. Cut away with precision.
There'll be runs here.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Right out of the middle.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
Smith has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Oh, yeah.
A beauty, brilliant catch.
Really catch.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and the disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they've got out like that.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
अब कुछ सिलेक्ट कर लिया था
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
ओके 100 आउट सेंटर प्लेन सर्कल में बैठते हुए looking for an edge.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Oh my god, don't.
Strong throw in from the outfield, right to the
Very
stumps.
sharp early.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Over. The Demons are 1 for 26. Archer from the southern end. They'll get at least one.
You can't fault the bowler. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Okay, so,
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Quick onto that in the infield.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
This should be close.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
End of the over. The Demons are 1 for 33. Straight to the fielder.
Standard delivery hopefully
Edge, what a ball! Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Most probably IPL.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Warner shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
आज LBW है आउट पर है नहीं कंप्लीट पिचिंग और
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Demons are 1 for 41.
Pure one, triangle pure one. Double okay.
Bad decision making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Immaculate timing there.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Just threw the shot too early. Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
With the completion of that over. We see the fielding restrictions finish. The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle. The right arm is coming to bowl on the media centre end.
A few moves made in the field. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Some adjustments to the field.
Edged it.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Big edge. You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Going with spin now.
डॉट बॉल पर था विकेट करने के लिए
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Nice shot.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
End of the over. 9 off it. The Demons are 1 for 71.
Great spin.
Yes.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
Misses everything.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Timed that brilliantly.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watch that in awe. A little late on that. No runs scored. Just through the shot too early.
7 runs added there. The Demons are 1 for 78.
Decisive running might have gotten to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Super piece of timing.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watch that in awe.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be 1 run here for them. That's the over. The Demons are 1 for 86. Massive edge.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
It can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Great control from the hand. A lovely bit of bowling induced the full shot. It just dipped a little and unlucky not to get the reward.
This is cricket 2024.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Smeared away. Don't think it'll go all the way.
Could have been over.
Could that be out? Looks so.
Should have found it.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but it's been a good innings.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. There'll be runs here.
Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Outside
Beaten on the drive.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Six runs added in that over. The Demons are 2 for 104. Into the gap. Nice shot.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
back edge.
They haven't messed about, brings up a rapid 50, hasn't let any of the bowlers settle. That's... Shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start. The captain is going to change things around in the field.
Let's try some action with lighter delivery. And
finds the fielder with that shot.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
what should I do, Jeffrey? What kind of spin?
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Oh,
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
going towards leg.
Times
Catch
it
it,
nicely.
catch it, catch it.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
For a Brooklyn bouncer.
Absolutely nailed it.
Had to clear the front leg in order to get under the ball and did brilliantly to hit it straight back over the bowler's head.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
No.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Davey, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Tim David. Holding the number with fielding.
That has gone
that was
very,
the catch.
very high. Might be safe.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot, probably expected more there.
Great shot.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Straight to the fielder. Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the southern end.
Standard delivery. Full base.
They'll get at least one. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Only one to offer.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
No.
Through the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get four.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Let's see what it is now.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Good shot, a beauty. David from the media centre.
Like, share, subscribe, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Oh, wow. That's it. Oh,
nicely played.
That's a catch. That could be a catch.
It was in the air for a long time, but four bounced just inside the rope.
Catch it, catch it. Nice fielding though.
A couple on offer here. Goes up and over for six. That's the positive option.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed here. Fantastic.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Nice fielding, nice fielding. Actually, fitness look made it Catch it, catch it, catch
An
it.
opportunity to score and take it. Gone, brilliant in the field.
Actually, run up to the ball. I think the catch is there. Catch effort is not.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
एक पे बात तो कर सकते हैं एक कम लगा I will go with 94%.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Powell, whose first task is getting themselves settled. The right armour is coming into the attack from the southern end.
Not wasting any time, they're off the mark straight away.
So let's bring it in a bit.
They decided against a run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They would have made it comfortably. That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Nice one, nice bowling ball. Catch.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
End of the over, 3 off it. The Demons are 3 for 167.
Now it's going to flatted ball. Oh, catch.
Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. David will be disappointed with that delivery.
David shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Edge, unplayable.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Quick onto that in the infield. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Final over in this innings. Plenty of wickets in hand, and it's going to need to be really accurate. Got to try and get it up into the block hole. Bowler is confident on this one.
I think
Triumph, having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it though.
Legal delivery. Ball laga good. Okay, front foot. अच्छा बोल रहा है Oh, I do not see any back involved in this.
How close is that? Could be the wicket.
Could be the wicket.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Nothing wrong with the impact.
line.
Would it hit the wickets though? Going on to miss everything, and a valuable review is lost.
Lost.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
That's... Oh, what a fielding, man. What a fielding.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Slightly delivery.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Into the gap. Let me think what to do.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Marsh is now just one away from 100. No doubt we'll see the field come up now. They're not going to make it easy for them.
Actually.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Very good. Marsh.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the
Big
shot.
Blue is 100.
Over. The Demons are 3 for 188.
Oh, finally.
And that's the end of the innings. The Demons have set a target of 189 runs. This is a
189.
really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance.
Some of the shots that I've run will try us. There you go.
Good return back from the deep. Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Great shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. They'd look for a couple here.
That should be catch.
That's out. Caught.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little.
Hit the
Really
bottom.
disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease.
Sorry.
Never an easy time to come in after the fall of the wicket. Super piece of timing.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Absolutely.
That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Good catch.
Arey
Out.
yaar. What is...
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a failure.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the southern end. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Wonder it is.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it's still raced to the rope.
Nice.
Don't mind getting hit
Power
for
play
runs.
is
What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Flew
That's
away with
idle.
pace. Brilliant timing.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Full doesn't catch.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. A real beauty. Just times it so well.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Triumph. Weren't given much of an opportunity. Very tidy over.
Tidy over. Kasla tidy over. Kai goes. 22 run मारला and don't tidy म्हणतो.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Middle that one, great timing.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
David is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. There'll be runs here. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it would be moving to a big, big score. It's not to be.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, confidence is high out in the middle. Edged it. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. There's a challenge. Not sure what good it'll do. Looks unlikely it'll be overturned.
Athletes लागली काय?
And straight into the safe hands of the keeper. Clear edge, and the replay confirms it. Third umpire didn't need much time for that decision.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Straight to the fielder.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yes, sir, over it.
This could be out.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Needs a direct hit. Trouble. Oh, gone.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Oh, okay.
And they're away, and nicely off the mark.
6 runs added there. The triumph, 6
2
for
more
59.
overs for power play.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Why is the
And with
time
that,
just
they're
okay?
off the mark.
Short.
Right off the meat of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early, and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Pollard
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. First step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Sprayed that very wide. Hits
Wide
the
and
boundary
bottom.
rope. The keeper had no chance there.
3 साइन कर लगता है देखा बोल
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Archer has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Great shot, at least one on offer.
I think let's not take risks. Let's play grounded shot.
Good bit of timing there.
Ashu bowling us in the cover.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
अभी मैं ओवर पर पार प्ले
They'll get at least one.
early not slow होता था
Nice shot, runs possible. Time that
And
brilliant.
deliver.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Good. Ideal. असा बॉल कैच होता है, क्या बोलना होता है. Not a bad shot, but
This innings cut short before it could really take off. They'll be disappointed they couldn't go on and score a big one.
It's a long way to walk out here
94.
just to walk straight back.
so
They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Absolutely nailed it.
That's just a textbook six. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
$100 coming up in just like 6
Immediately
overs.
underway with some runs.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Dale boca. Dale acá.
Brilliant shot that.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Dale. Dale. No ball. No ball acá.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
No. Single.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
6 runs added in that over. A triumph of 7 for 106. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
$82 पाहिजे 77 बॉल मध्ये बस. इजी विन आहे, इजी, पण 3च विकेट हातात आहेत.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
Very nice. Boundary जाऊ शकते. Boundary.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky. Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
8 runs added there. Triumph are 7 for 114. Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary.
Wide and a boundary.
That'll go into the books as extras.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Well placed, should get a single. There'll be 1 run here for them.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it. More decisive running may have gotten them 2. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that.
Beaten on the drive.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Drives and misses everything.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Poor batting बोला. 7 run already मार रहे. चल.
Right out of the middle.
That was just a massive shot. Middled it and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
End of the over. Triumph are 7 for 128. The left arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack on the southern end.
Don't watching. Comment नाही करत. Comment नाही करत. Subscribe नाही करत. Comment नाही करत. Subscribe नाही करत. कर दे. Actually झाले 60 रन पाहिजेत 64 बरोबर.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
This could be trouble.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Boundary पाहिजे मला.
A couple on offer here.
You never really want to chance that arm going for a third. Did well there.
Six runs added in the over. The Triumph are 7 for 134. one does the trick. Big in-swinger, and they can't keep it out.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get set. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get the first runs.
Gone. Brilliant caught and bowled.
कसा अच्छा कॉटन बोल झाला बघे बघे जरा विकेट कशी गेली बघे हे काय बॉल तिकडे टप्पा टर्न झाला आणि त्याच्यानंतर हातात आला ग्लिच झाला ग्लिच होतो कधी कधी बघूया आता किती रन होत आहे याच्याकडून सोड मी मारून खेळतो कारण की मला झोप आलेली आहे मारून खेळायचं मला चल कॅच कॅचच नाही पकडत होत
Strong appeal.
Leg side ला लागलाय.
This should be close. Terrible mix-up. Simple run out there.
3 रन काढायला गेला.
Extremely comfortable win. Just so.
चला गेम ऑन करे. चलो थँक यू फॉर वॉचिंग. पण नाही माझी बायकोच वॉच करते बस. काय सेटिंग